Hi everyone, I'm back to make a new batch of soap. I'm going to be making cupcake soap today using the bottom half of Chocolate Chip Cookie by Indigo Fragrance and the top half I'm going to use Bite Me. I got this new chocolate chip fragrance from Indigo Fragrance and I'm really excited to use it. It smells really good. I'm going to go ahead and do something a little different this time. I'm going to show you the recipe I use for my cupcake soap. So on the left is my separated lye, that's 6 ounces. On the right is my distilled water, it's 14.1 ounces. I super fat at 5%. And let me see if we can get in here. My oils, which are on the stove getting ready to heat up, is castor at 2 ounces, coconut oil 76 degrees 10 ounces, olive oil 18 ounces, and palm oil 13 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to step outside because as always you need to use lye safety precautions, goggles, mask, gloves, in a well ventilated area. I'm going to mix my lye together. I'm really excited. I got this great new, I don't know if you can really see it, it's like a really pretty pearly hot pink. That's what I'm going to use as the cupcake topper. I'm not going to color the bottom. I'm just going to see what the fragrance oil does to the natural oils and use that as my bottom. And here are my oils getting ready to be melted down. So let me go ahead and get everything all put together and we'll be back. Now my oils are heated up to 103 degrees. My lye solution has cooled down to 105 degrees. So they're only 2 degrees apart. So this is the perfect time to go ahead and mix them together, which I will do. I'm going to mix it together with my stick blender, bring it up to a light trace, and then I'm going to separate the batch because I'm doing Bite Me on top and I'm doing the base of my cupcakes chocolate chip cookie by Indigo Fragrance. And I'm making sure that that chocolate chip cookie fragrance oil doesn't set up my soap. I'm hoping it discolors it a little bit so that way it can be a nice tan color for the base of my cupcake, but we shall see. I want to make sure it doesn't set it up. I want to make sure the scent holds nicely, and I'm hoping for a discoloration, but we'll see when that happens, and I'll bring you back once I have all that mixed together. All right, I brought it up to a light trace. I went ahead and separated my batch. As you can see, it's a little bit tan right now just from the oils and the lye solution, so I'm hoping it gets a little bit darker. I'm going to use the full ounce of chocolate chip cookie. I went ahead and separated my topping. I still have to mix in that pretty pink, but that's going to be the topping. And I'm going to go ahead and get that all settled and get this into the cupcake molds, and I'll bring you back. All right, here's the base of my cupcakes. Again, I used the full ounce of chocolate chip cookie by Indigo Fragrance. And remember, I didn't add any coloring to the base of the cupcake because I wanted a tannish, vanilla, I can't speak this morning, vanilla type looking cupcake bottom. The scent smells incredible, as always. It did not set up my soap, and the color changed just a little bit. It went a little bit more tan, which I was hoping for. That was the effect I wanted. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to go ahead and mix up my topping, and I'll be back and show you what that looks like. All right, I mixed the topping. As you can see, it's going to be a really pretty baby type pink. I went ahead and put it in my frosting bag, but it's still not thick enough. So it was just kind of seeping at the bottom. So we got to wait for it to thicken up so it can pipe out nicely. I had some leftovers and I got these really cute baby silicone flip-flop molds, so I went ahead and added the rest into there. I'm going to go ahead and wait for this to thicken up. I will pipe it out onto the base of my cupcake, which is holding up beautifully. Again, I used the 1 ounce chocolate chip cookie fragrance oil by Indigo Fragrance. This cupcake is going to smell so nice. It's called Straight to the Hips. That's the line when I make my cupcakes. I have a line called Straight to the Hips, and this one's going into that line. So I'm really excited about it, and I will show you when it's piped. Right, here's the finished product. Again, it's a pink topping. I went ahead and added sprinkles. It's going to be going to my Straight to the Hips line. I'm going to call this one Guilt-Free Pleasures. I'm going to go ahead and set it aside for 24 hours, and when they're all set up, we'll go ahead and unmold them, and I'll show you that when that is finished. It's been 24 hours, so I went ahead and unmolded my cupcakes, and I couldn't be any more pleased. Remember, I did not use any colorant on the bottom, and I was hoping that the chocolate chip cookie fragrance oil would turn my base darker than I wanted, and it did just that. It didn't set up my soap, and the scent held up beautifully. So these are my cupcakes. And I am calling these Guilt-Free Pleasures. It's going to be in the Straight to the Hips line. And then I had a little bit left over, so I made these mini flip-flops. And I'm going to embed these mini flip-flops in another soap that I'm going to be doing. Well, these are my cupcakes. They will be in my online store in approximately 4 weeks. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.